High school football week number 4, taking a look at another matchup on Thursday as the Sherando Warriors host the Fauquier Falcons. Last week, the Warriors defeated Lightridge 23-10, a huge game for the Sherando Warriors to go up to 3-0 on the season. As always, joining me, the head coach of the Sherando Warriors, TJ Rohrbaugh. And coach, the first half, it seemed like all Lightridge, but I believe it started with a high snap going out of the back of the end zone for a safety. Another score to lower the margin to 10-8 going into halftime. But what do you think the one key or two keys that you saw that sort of shifted the game in your mind to get the victory in total 23 unanswered points and most of your scoring in the second half as well?
I think the biggest thing is you just got to stay at it. We talk about mental toughness all the time with our kids, and just because you go down, it's not the end of the world. You just got to stick to the game plan and stay at it and keep playing with effort, physicality, and discipline, and those things pay off. And I think that our kids did a great job of just staying the course, and we were able to wear them down a little bit and take control in the second half. And I was proud of our guys for showing that resiliency in the first half, sticking to the game plan and being able to deliver the knockout shot there in the second half.
Absolutely. So just looking at a game like this, 23 unanswered points. And again, I've said this last week, I will ask you again, Micah Carlson in the offense, I believe Micah ran in for at least a touchdown from what I've seen. And offensively, offensive line looking good. Still, just take me through what really pleased you offensively in the game.
Well, I'll start off. What didn't please me is we didn't finish in the red zone. We scored 23 unanswered points, but I think we had 3 trips in the red zone where we didn't score points, which that's going to come back and get you later on. But no, I think, overall, we just stay at it. We just keep chipping away. We like our guys up front. We rely on them a lot. They haven't given up a sack all year. They've been doing a good job in the run game as well. And, Mike is doing a good job of just leading our offense. I mean, he's a good leader. This is his 3rd year as a starter. And, he's really taken ownership over his role as being a dual threat quarterback and running the ball more this year. And it's really helped our offense.
And defensively, coach, I sort of want to get your thoughts on the defensive side. Obviously, Lightridge with a big 10-0 lead early, but what sort of changed defensively to hold them to no points in the second half in your mind?
Well, I think we saw pretty early that we were successful with our defensive front. Our defensive line was able to shut down the run game, and so we were able to lighten the box up a little bit, go to some different coverages. Coach Manuel did a good job of scheming up some different coverages throughout the week. So we were able to lighten the box up a little bit because our defensive line was playing well. And so when we lightened up the box, we were able to get into some more of those passing lanes and take away the quick throws that were so effective for them early. And I think that really kind of changed the tide of the game there in terms of us being able to stop them defensively because we lightened the box up and we were still able to shut down the run. So, I got to take my hat off to those guys up front, Ben Taylor, Caleb Nallen, Andrew Taylor, and Hunter Radford. They did a great job. And, without them, it would have been a struggle defensively. But, those guys getting it done up front allowed us to lighten the box up a little bit and take away those quick throws. And that was really the key to the game.
And, Coach, just looking at this week, obviously a short week, Thursday hosting Fauquier. Sort of what's your scout on Fauquier? What do you want to try to eliminate from their game plan? And how are you maximizing over on your end the amount of time that the players can get into work on a short week to make sure you get every opportunity to practice before Thursday's game?
Well, I'll start off by talking about Fauquier. I'll tell you, Fauquier, they got a new head coach over there, Coach Downs. You can flip on the film and tell he's doing a fantastic job over there. Their team is leaps and bounds improved from last year. They have a lot of seniors that are playing on both sides of the ball. So, they got guys that have been around for a while and have experience. They got a dynamic quarterback. He's a dual threat guy. They're big up front. It seems like every week we're getting a team that's big up front. But, they're very, very disciplined. And the thing that sticks out to me is, when I talk about their coaching and Coach Downs and the job he's doing is they play with great effort. They run to the football. They're out there finishing blocks and doing all the little things, all the small details that are important in terms of trying to be a good football team. But in terms of our preparation, like our goal is always to be as efficient as possible. We have one less day this week to prepare, which isn't ideal, but you just have to make do with the time you have and be as efficient as possible in that time frame and get your guys ready to play. And I'll tell you, our guys have done a good job this week of staying focused. We got 2 good days of practice in, and today will be our walkthrough day. And, hopefully our guys will be focused and we can go in tomorrow night with a good game plan and ready to execute.
Once again, the Sherando Warriors hosting Fauquier on Thursday night. As always, pleased to be joined by the head coach of the Sherando Warriors, TJ Rohrbaugh. And Coach, thank you so much for your time. Looking forward to catching up with you soon.
Hey, Josh, best in the business, man. I love coming on and talking to you. You do a great job. Keep it up.